Hey there! Welcome to the Flute 360 podcast. I'm Dr. Heidi Kay Begay, and I'm a flutist, educator, coach, and podcaster. My God-given mission is to serve you. I am passionate about guiding you, the modern-day flutist, to discover your unique voice on and off the stage. The goal of this podcast is to help you thrive, both as an artist and as a musicpreneur. Go ahead and grab your espresso, your favorite notepad, and let's get to it. Today's episode is episode 322, and it's titled, From Overwhelm to Focus, Doubling Down on What Truly Matters. Hey, Flute 360er. Are you constantly battling creative overwhelm? Ideas stacked so high, yet none of them ever make it off the back burner? I hear you. I know what it's like to feel stuck when tech hurdles, the sales process, or simply choosing a direction seems daunting. That's why I'm excited to introduce you to my exclusive coaching bundle. This isn't just a quick fix. It's a transformative journey that'll help you turn your creative ideas into reality while making you feel both creatively and financially fulfilled. Imagine having expert guidance every step of the way, from overcoming tech frustrations to launching and selling your creations confidently. And here's the best part. You can lock in your savings and save $200 if you purchase before April 30th. Calls can be scheduled in the spring or summer, so why wait? Bring your creativity to life and let's transform that creative potential into real, tangible success. Check out the link in the show notes below to learn more and secure your spot. Let's make your creative dreams unstoppable. Hey there, Flute 360 family. Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Today's episode is a special one in our 9-part series dedicated to you, the modern flutist who craves both creative and financial fulfillment. Whether you're in the studio, part of the accelerator program, or connecting via DMs, I hear your common struggle. You have all of these incredible ideas swirling around in your head, but you're not sure where to start or how to start. Today, we're talking about focus, how you can cut through the noise, choose your battles wisely, and finally start creating your masterpiece. So, as creatives, we are naturally drawn to storytelling, not just with our words, but with our flutes, through our paintings, our books, and even our courses. We see colors, we hear notes, and we dream big. But with that creative overflow comes a challenge. Having too many ideas at once can leave you overwhelmed. It's like having 5 or even 10 project ideas on the burner at the same time, and then nothing ever gets finished. So I often think about my friend Megan. Years ago, she and I would talk about the creative process, and she really opened up and shared a lot with me. She shared how frustrated she was feeling because she always had a new idea, but nothing ever came to fruition. Because of this, she felt like a slacker. Do you resonate with this? I'm curious. But the truth is, there's nothing wrong with you or her. You're not a slacker. You're simply flooded with creativity. What you need is a system to narrow down your ideas. One hack that works for me, especially as someone with ADHD, is to pause. I literally take a few minutes to step back, observe my thoughts, and lay them out like cards on a table. I ask myself, what is my highest priority right now? Whether it's recording this very episode, writing a chapter of my book, or practicing the flute, selecting one task helps me focus and prevents me from feeling paralyzed by too many options. I remind myself that I must focus on the task at hand. Each project deserves my complete attention. You see, when you have too many things going on, you end up feeling busy but lacking real progress. And if you continuously work on multiple projects without finishing any, you're only reinforcing that overwhelming cycle. Now, I'm not perfect, but one of the golden nuggets I live by that has helped me tremendously is consume less and produce more. In today's technological age, we're bombarded with tons of information, from TikTok reels to Instagram posts and constant notifications. It's so easy to get lost in all of that noise. So I encourage you to dial it down, focus on a single project at hand, and let your creativity flow from one task to the next. I often tell my students not to obsess over the final result. Focus on what's in front of you, the present moment. Think of it like an hourglass. Once the sand slips through the narrow middle part, it becomes the past. The future, well, is unknown, and we have no control over it. This idea is beautifully summed up in a biblical verse. I think it goes something like this. It's found in Matthew 6:34, and it states, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Oy vey, that will take me the rest of my life to master something like that, right? So it reminds me, and it reminds us, that each day brings enough challenges on its own. When I was dealing with severe neck rehab flare-ups, where pain and fatigue threatened to overwhelm me, I learned to pull myself back into the present. I'd ask myself, what can I do right now, right here and right now, to support my body and mind? Often, it was a simple answer. It was as simple as getting water, taking a moment to stretch, or simply breathing. One step at a time is all you need. Going through that season, even though it was going to hell and back, it was a godsend. It taught me how to be viciously in the present. And now honing that skill these past 2.5 years has had this amazing ripple effect into all of these different areas of my life. Being present while driving, being present while eating with Eric, my husband, in the evening, being present in each student's lesson, being present as a coach or as a content creator. It's really fulfilling that way. Now, focus isn't just about the present. It's about prioritizing what really matters. In my work with creative entrepreneurs and coaches, in mastermind sessions, etc., a reoccurring piece of advice comes from the book Measure What Matters by John Dewar. One of the themes is that you must say no and say it often. For me, that means choosing no thousands of times to preserve the energy for what's truly important. I want you to do the same. I want you to focus. I want you to prioritize, and I want you to really clear out the noise, consume less, and produce more. When faced with endless to-do lists, right? We've all been there. I write down all my ideas so I don't forget them. Then I deliberately choose the task with the highest priority, often the one with the deadline that's closest. This practice has become essential for overcoming the busy feeling and actually producing quality work that I'm proud of. And by saying no to distractions, you not only free up time and mental energy, this is key, but you also avoid the trap of comparing your work to others. Remember, comparing apples to oranges does no one any good. You are uniquely you, a delicious red or green or yellow apple full of your own flavor and potential. Before I wrap up today's episode, I want to shift gears and talk about another key element for creative success: your health and your body. As flutists, our first instrument is ourselves. That is one of my major soapboxes through this platform. How well we care for our body directly affects our creativity and focus. Sometimes I think we overload on stimulants like too much chocolate, coffee, or energy drinks. I learned this the hard way. My nervous system was in a constant fight or flight mode because of excessive caffeine drinking. When I cut it out, the transformation was night and day. I became calmer, less anxious, and much clearer in thought. Support your body with whole foods. Keep it simple, smarty. Kiss it. When you visit the grocery store, head straight for the perimeter where you'll find fresh produce, meats, and dairy. Please consider avoid the packaged foods that line the interior aisles. A healthy gut leads to a happy brain, and that's where your creative ideas will flow most freely. So, to sum it all up, focus on the present, reduce the noise, and choose just one or two projects at a time. Please be intentional, observe your patterns, and commit to what truly matters. Cut out the unnecessary distractions and noise, both in your environment and in your diet. And you'll find that your creative path becomes a lot clearer. I often share these insights not only as a way to encourage you, but also to remind myself in my own journey. If you're hungry for more strategies on focusing and managing your creative life, I invite you to join our accelerator program on Saturday, April 26, 2025, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time, where we dive deep into books like Measure What Matters by John Dewar and share additional tools for both creative and personal growth. And last but not least, I have not done a pick section in a very long time. So now it's time for our pick section, a fun treat for your creative soul and for your taste buds. Today's pick is a spinach wrap, and I often eat it quite a lot with Eric at lunchtime. It fuels me, and depending on the ingredients that you put into the spinach wrap, it can really nourish your body and fuel your day with creativity, focus, and calm. Here are the ingredients: 1/3 cup of cottage cheese, low fat works best, a handful of organic spinach leaves, and 2 small eggs. All you have to do is use a food processor to blend these 3 ingredients together until smooth. Pour the mixture onto a large baking sheet lined with parchment paper and spread it evenly. Then the magical part. Sprinkle in Einstein Brothers Everything Bagel seasoning into the mixture. Bake in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Once done, use your spinach wrap as a base for your favorite fillings. I like to use turkey sandwich meat, tomatoes, mustard, mushrooms, and a slice of cheese. It's so delicious and incredibly healthy. I hope you enjoy making and eating this vibrant, nutritious wrap. It's the perfect fuel for a day packed with creativity and focus. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today. Remember to focus, prioritize, cut out the noise, and take care of your greatest instrument, which is you. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, rate, and review, and share it with your fellow flutist friend. Until next time, keep playing, keep creating, and keep living in the present.
Let's talk about flute.